A few weeks ago, you and I got to play a game, a very exciting game called What Thumbnail Did They See and Click On? I know it's not as exciting as, say, Drunken Cards Against Humanity, but it's what we got. Now today we get to see the results. Only technically, everybody's a loser because I changed the game around. Sorry about that. Hi, I'm Rick and welcome back to The Journey. I'm currently in SARANDA, Albania, a very noisy SARANDA, Albania. I'm going to try to find a quieter place so we can, well, finish this little chat and I can tell you about how I cheated you. So in this video, I showed you the 3 thumbnails that I had created to try to entice you to click, and I asked you to put into the comments, which one did you see? Well, I have an admission to begin with. I didn't count those comments. I have other tools I'll show you in a second that made more sense, but I was kind of lonely and I wanted to talk to somebody. So thank you for those who actually told me what you saw. So let's set a couple more caveats before we get started. 1, apparently you do not need an exhaust when you live in Albania. And 2, the wind is picking up and the rain is getting ready to start. I have a feeling I got to find shelter sooner than later. Okay, so the 3 thumbnails that I did show you were, to be completely honest, they all sucked. Making thumbnails is my absolute nemesis. Can't make one to save my life. But these are what we had. Okay, I'm gonna hide under this tree until the weather decides what it wants to do. The 3 thumbnails were supposed to convey curiosity, wonder, and fear. Palm trees, a hand up in the air, and the other one was a meerkat. Why in the hell I created one with a meerkat, I'll never know. And the way this works is that, hi, how are you? Gotta love Albania. The way this works is that YouTube, after a period of time, goes, oh, look, this one got more clicks, more watch time than the other 2. We'll make that one the winner. Well, that's not exactly the way we ended this one. I mean, here's how the results were. I mean, the palm trees won for whatever the hell reason, but I didn't like any of them because remember, my thumbnail sucks, so I created these others to try to replace it. Another test is running. Now, that doesn't negate the fact that I truly appreciate you all helping me, but none of them were going to stick around. I had to do better. Now, am I surprised by it? Great, it's starting to rain even more. Am I surprised by the results? Am I surprised that the weird palm tree beat out the meerkat and the hand? I honestly thought that the one with fear would be the big winner because doesn't fear always win? Here, I've got to get under another tree. And now we have a problem, a big one. I mean, what do we do with this video? I mean, what did I just take up, 2-3 minutes of your time? No, I need to really take up a whole lot more of your day. So let's talk about what it's like to be a YouTuber, because there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that you have no idea about. For instance, do you know that we know more about you than you think we know about you? Wow, that was interesting. I am seriously glad I don't have a car here in Albania. People drive just absolutely bad. Anyway, oh God, it's starting to rain again. Give me a second. Okay, we got a big overhang, which means for at least the next 23 seconds, I'll be able to talk to you. Do you know how much we know about you as creators? I mean, we have these analytic tools that we can check, that we can figure out who's watching what, when, and how, so we can tailor our content to further suck up more of your day. For instance, my iPhone sucks and I can't get to where it was. Yeah, scrolling. Nope, wait a minute. Okay, did you know, or even care, that at exactly 41 seconds into the video we're talking about, 53% of y'all were still watching? What, you thought that everyone watched an entire video end to end? Oh, no. People jump off all the time. So, 53%, that's not terrible. But another fun fact to know and tell, at 5 minutes and 11 seconds into that video, only 34% of y'all were watching. And that's really low. So, y'all can do better. Please, trust me, I know you can do better. Oh, and the biggest reason that I swapped out those initial crappy thumbnails with the new crappy ones, we also know exactly how many of y'all clicked on a video for Every 100 viewers, how many people who saw that video clicked on it? It was in the 5% range. It's now up to 12, which is much better, still not perfect. And that initial batch did not do well. Sorry for foisting them on you. Oh, and you got a little drop on the lens. Hang on. Okie dokie, we're out into the big wide open and nothing can stop the rain from falling on us. Here's something fun. Have you noticed in the background when I'm walking around how many people are looking at me? Do you know what it's like to chat to a camera and have everybody else going, what the hell's he doing? It's embarrassing. It's actually pretty damn hard to do. Being a YouTuber is not what you think it is. You know, I am not in a bubble. Now, I am absolutely sure that all of these fine folks don't give a crap about me. I'm just amusement. I'm doing something different. Still, it's kind of a hard thing to do. And in the continuing, oh, let's just feel sorry for Rick category, do you know how hard it is to come up with story ideas? I mean, granted, my life sort of lends itself to stories, but at the same time, I got to think things that you're going to be interested in. And if you're not interested in them, I'm not going to make the video. I spent a whole lot of time thinking about that subject. All right, while we're talking about that, I'm sure all of you have some type of social media presence, Facebook, Instagram, something like that. People that you know you're on there. Okay, this is not going to go well, but I'm going to try. Hang on. Oh, that was easier than I thought. So when you post something out there, a photo of you eating dinner, or if you got a little drunk one night and put something out there, God, it scared the crap out of me. It's your friends. They'll call you out on it. Life moves on. Try creating a YouTube channel that has 500,000 views on it. I do not know 500,000 people. 500,000 potential eyeballs and their comments wound up on my doorstep. If you don't have a thick skin, sharing of yourself is a little bit on the hard side. Now, if you go to the channel page, there's a whole little trailer that talks about me being on the Truman Show. What's it like to share your life? Well, that's what it's like to share your life. Putting yourself in front of potentially millions of folks who don't know you but are more than willing to tell you exactly what they think of you. Now, to be completely truthful and honest with you, it really is quite lonely being a YouTuber. I mean, mostly of everything that I do, am I back to where I live? Oh, I'm actually back to where I live. Who knew? Most of being a YouTuber is just being by yourself. Now, I can talk to Nikki, but when I'm traveling, there's not a lot of other people I can talk to. That's one reason why I started up Patreon and why I really encourage comments. You are a member on Patreon, right? If you haven't, it's links below. I want people. I want to talk to people. I love the comments so I can talk back to people. But yeah, as much as I love walking around on a hot, sweaty day with rain falling on my head, I really do love this whole YouTube game. I mean, being a creator, being able to take ideas and turn them into videos and share them with people is astonishing. But at the same time, it truly is a little bit of a lonely endeavor. But having said all of that, 5,720 of you, as of the time I sort of roughed out this video idea, y'all were subscribed to the channel. 5,270 people. I don't know that many folks. And I want to thank each and every one of you who clicked that little button and decided to follow this guy on whatever the hell I'm doing through life. Okay, there's a long line of cars. Any second now, somebody's going to start honking because that's just the way it works here. No? No one? Bueller? Bueller? Whoop, little toot. Little toot, that's all we got. Well, and now we're in another pickle because, as you can see, besides the fact that I don't know where the hell they're going, I have an outline of everything that I wanted to talk about today. I've run out. That's the end of my outline. I have nothing else planned for you. But I'm not done. I want to talk more with you. Whoa. That was a lot of fun. I think I need to replace my Crocs. They have no grip anymore. And now we've entered into the part of any YouTube video that falls under the category of don't do this. Hey, all the gurus, everyone who tells you how to make a YouTube channel tells you not to do what I'm doing, which is rambling on, going off on side quests, and not talking about what I meant to talk about. Why? Because it's so easy to ramble. You step out in front of cars, and I want to do it anyway because I like talking to you. I'm lonely. No, seriously. I don't know when to stop. I don't know if this will even be part of it, but I know how slippery this is. Give me a second. Well, that's not a giant turnout for the beach today. I guess the rain has sent everybody away. We've only got 2 more nights here in SARANDA, and then we're going to hop on one of those ferries over there, and we're going over to Corfu, Greece. But just for a single night, because then we're getting on an airplane and we're flying to Budapest, only for a week. And then we're flying from there to Istanbul, Turkey. Now that's the part that's kind of cool. We get to hang around for a little bit longer. I think we're in Istanbul for 2 weeks. We hop a train, and then for 4 weeks, we are down in a city whose name I cannot remember, but it starts with an A, and they have a giant waterfall that pours into the ocean. After that, we're not really sure. We have 3 weeks to kill, and then we hop on an over the Atlantic Ocean cruise, and we make our way back to Miami. And truly after that, well, we have some idea, but I really can't share it with you right now because it's so nebulous and written in light pencil. Anyway, that's what I got for you. That's what it's like to be a YouTuber. Thank you so much if you did comment and play on our game. Be healthy, be happy, and we'll see you soon. Because the sun's out, and I'm going to go do something besides hide from the rain.